Welcome back to Golf Xtra. Matt Fitzpatrick broke onto the world golf scene in 2022, winning the U.S. Open and finished tied for 5th at the PGA Championship. This led to increased attention on the young English golfer and led many to try and figure out more details about him. Matt Fitzpatrick is one of the most interesting players in the sport. Stay tuned to hear all about him. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more videos just like this one. Now, let's get right into our list of 5 things that you didn't know about Matt Fitzpatrick. 1. He briefly played golf at Northwestern University. Although Fitzpatrick is originally from England, he briefly attended Northwestern University in the United States to play college golf. Fitzpatrick enrolled to play with the Wildcats in September 2013 after a stellar start to his amateur career, but he ultimately only stayed for 1 quarter. In a statement, he wrote, "Based on the opportunities I have right now from a golf perspective, I feel it is important to dedicate 100% of my time to the game and have decided to withdraw from university in the U.S." It turned out to be a productive decision for Fitzpatrick, who was able to utilize sponsors' exemptions to play in several PGA Tour events and even played in his first Masters in 2014. However, he has always maintained that he feels that he made the right decision, saying, "Leaving school allowed me to practice golf full-time. I wasn't able to do that at Northwestern with the full load of classes and homework. I was able to make a schedule, but because I had so much free time, I had to make sure I was using it efficiently. And I think I was able to do that. I felt it helped me become a better player because I could devote my entire life to golf, distraction-free." Maybe someday he'll return to Northwestern to finish off his degree as a Wildcat. 2. His younger brother Alex is also a professional golfer. As it turns out, Matt isn't the only professional golfer in the family. His younger brother Alex is also a professional golfer who has recently played on both the PGA Tour Canada and the European Tour. Alex played collegiate golf for 4 years at Wake Forest and has also been competitive in several major amateur events, including the 2018 U.S. Amateur and the 2019 and 2021 Walker Cups. He has yet to win a professional tournament, but he's certainly shown promise. Matt, like most older brothers, is competitive yet playful with his younger brother. He recently said about Alex, "We're polar opposites. I'm organized, he's unorganized. I'm smart, no, I'm just kidding. He's the only one in the family that's going to get a degree. We are very different personalities and go about things very differently, but it's always good to spend time with him." But on the other hand, it hasn't always been easy for Alex to deal with Matt's excellent success as he tries to achieve a similar level of success on his own. In a recent interview, he said, "Look, he's been very successful for a long time. This isn't new. I'm very used to being the little brother of Matt. When I was younger, it definitely frustrated me more than it does now. Now that I've matured a bit, I see it more as a positive. I'm in a very privileged position where I can ask a major champion about his advice on how to play this golf course, how to manage my career, and anything about life in general. That's something I cherish. Not many have that. We certainly wish Alex the best going forward. Maybe we'll even get to see him and his brother duel it out in a big tournament someday." 3. He won the U.S. Open and the U.S. Amateur at the same course. Matt Fitzpatrick has won 8 professional tournaments during his career, and he also had an excellent amateur career. Among these wins, though, 2 stand out: his win at the 2013 U.S. Amateur and his first major championship victory at the 2022 U.S. Open. What makes these wins even more notable is that he won them at the same course. That's right, the Country Club in Brookline, Massachusetts has played host to 2 of Fitzpatrick's most important victories. He first won the U.S. Amateur in stroke play over Oliver Goss and used that experience to hang in there at a tough U.S. Open in 2022. No doubt helped in part by his previous championship-level experience at the Country Club, Fitzpatrick drained several long putts on the course's challenging greens, including a 48-foot birdie putt on the 13th and a 19-foot putt to gain possession of the lead on the 15th. After the round, Fitzpatrick said, "The feeling is out of this world. I've got a bit of a way to go, but this is a good start. It's so cliche, but it's stuff you dream of as a kid. I can retire a happy man tomorrow. The expectations were for me to play well. Having won the U.S. Amateur here, I just felt so comfortable around this place. I know where to hit it. I know where to miss it. Because of my success here before, it felt like this was the time. I'm just happy to be unbeaten around this place." Just keep in mind for the next time that a big tournament is held in Brookline, it's basically Fitzpatrick's home course away from home. 4. His caddy is Billy Foster. For a young player, it's very helpful to have some experience alongside you. Fitzpatrick has that in spades with his caddy Billy Foster. Foster has caddied for a litany of top golfers throughout his career, including Lee Westwood, Sergio Garcia, Seve Ballesteros, and even Tiger Woods. It was especially valuable for Foster to get to caddy for Ballesteros, who was his childhood hero, saying, "I grew up going to every Open Championship from the age of 9 in 1975, so Seve Ballesteros was my golfing hero, like he was for most people of my generation." Foster has helped Fitzpatrick to improve his mental toughness on the course, allowing him to focus more heavily on executing each individual shot. There was no bigger example of Foster's impact on Fitzpatrick's game than his win at the 2022 U.S. Open. Foster helped Fitzpatrick to keep his head during difficult tournament conditions, including a final round of 68. As Fitzpatrick said during the event, "I think that's the one big thing that I've learned more and more certainly over the last few years, particularly with Billy on the bag as well. It's just to stay patient and the birdies will come, basically." Foster had plenty of nice things to say about Fitzpatrick's game as well, saying, "You have to learn to lose to win. I think it was a big learning curve for him. I always thought that coming to the U.S. Open, if he's going to win a major, that'd be up there with his best chance, with how straight he is, and he's put on 25 yards in the last 18 months. I don't know what's going on there, but he's turning into a bit of a beast. We played with DJ, Dustin Johnson, the first 2 days, and he bombed a couple past DJ by 30-40 yards, and I'm like, my God, he's getting the attention. But yeah, his all-around game, his chipping has improved immensely. Seve Ballesteros would be spinning in his grave watching. I think he's in the top 20 of every stat category on the tour, so he's a very consistent player. With Foster and Fitzpatrick working together, the golf world might be in for a few more tournament victories. 5. He's a huge fan of Sheffield United. Fitzpatrick is originally from Sheffield in England and grew up a fan of a different sport than golf, football. Well, if you're from America, it's called soccer, but it's the same thing. Matt's a huge fan of his local football club, Sheffield United, and they've showed up time and again during his golf career. While growing up, he often attended matches at Bramall Lane, Sheffield United's home pitch. He also shows his fandom for the club with his clubs. He has his initials engraved on them in red and white, Sheffield United's team colors. Matt returned to Bramall Lane in 2015 after his first full season as a professional and was gifted a custom shirt with his name on the back. He also got to meet the team's manager at the time, Nigel Adkins. Matt even tried to get some new American fans of his club at the 2022 Phoenix Open held at TPC Scottsdale by handing out Sheffield United shirts to fans around the infamous 16th green. And he even wore one as well to try and get him some additional motivation on his birdie putt. However, he missed the putt, but he's still a winner. After he won the U.S. Open in 2022, Fitzpatrick even returned to Bramall Lane to show off the trophy to several members of the team, including star striker Billy Sharp. Now that's living the dream. So, what do you think about our list of things that you didn't know about Matt Fitzpatrick? You think he'll continue his winning ways this season? Be sure to leave us a comment with what you think down below. Make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you can watch our latest content updates as soon as they drop. We'll catch you in the next one. Have a great day.